Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Seagull Green here, and welcome back to another video. We're going to take a look at some more story fights from my main account, and we're going to also try the classic theme in this video. We're going to try a lot of stuff in this video, except for this fight. This fight is going to be pretty standard. We're going to also have a Raven Flan Sakuman fight. That's yet again pretty standard, but this one went particularly well, by the way. This time we also put Red Hood in there, because as you may know, in the previous fight that I showcased yesterday, we were using this team, and we actually got to get the most out of the Destro clone, so that was great. And I ran out of time, so the hero are using Red Hoods. Messed up the combo interruption there, but it's fine. I'm gonna need to enter final form again. I would enter it again anyway, just to make sure there's no percentage health damages out of the way. But this start was really not optimal, my dudes. It was really not optimal. I'm trying to build up some decent combo to get straight to final form from super move, and actually I think it was 26 hits required or something like that. But yeah, we missed final form. We lost a lot of time with the penalty left at the start here, so that was really not great, and maybe we could have done a little bit more towards the end. Re-engage the combo there, and yeah, we were actually missing out on a lot of percentage shell damages, but yeah, it's done now. So we're going to get Red Hood in there, extend the duration of the fight, get that out of the way, get that sorted out. Re-engage the combo there, Deathstroke in there, special 2, we need to push her to a corner, that's where we need her, so we can hopefully combo interrupt her, but yeah, she did the jump attack into a special 1 there, a little bit annoying, but it's fine, we're gonna be fine. Now a special 2 in there, combo interrupt again, another special 2, combo interrupt again, into another special 2. I really like the fact that his power generation passive works also on the specials when they crit. But yeah, this clone only got 2 of them out of the way, but that's still good. That's still good. I actually might get a third one, but yeah, that jump attack was... I don't know what I was really doing there. They're so close to dying, but look, so far it's good, guys. It's going well. We get a clone that got 2 of them out of the way. Got Red Hood in there to make sure Deathstroke doesn't die, and we do have one more clone available, and that will hopefully do even better. But 2 of them out of that clone is a good start. Usually a clone doesn't have time to get everything sorted out or gets killed before doing anything, so 2 of them it's going to be great. Okay, we're done with Deathstroke percentage health damages. He's going to die real quick, and this is perfect. We have plenty of power, and she's in the corner. Unless I mess this one up, it's going to be huge. Okay, we got one. We got the second one. Going for a third one. And I'm actually doing long combos because I want to maximize the downtime in which I can generate power. Another one. But because we lost a lot of time with Bittern Flaps at the start, the clone is actually going to enter in the Red Hood extension zone. And the Red Hood extension zone is all good stuff because it's 30 more seconds we wouldn't have had without him, so I'm very grateful. Thank you so much, my boy Red Hood. But we're going to suck at power generating. So yeah, we're at the point where we might get enough for one more special 2 until the end of the fight if we don't mess any combo interruption up. So I'm really sweating here. I'm really trying my absolute best to not mess any of them up. Combo interrupt again. Into another special 2, and that special 2, I think there was more percentage damage out of this clone, maybe 2 special 2s. So yeah, it went well. I'm gonna say this one went well. Now with the classic team, so a lot of you guys wanted me to try the classic team, test the classic team out. The reason why I didn't want to do that is because I knew it would suck, okay? I knew this would happen. And to be fair, I'm still getting comfortable with this team, and combo interrupting with Class Superman is not the easiest thing in the world because he seems to have a little bit of a stagger to himself, a little bit of a delay after the swipe, so I might mess stuff up. So basically, if I had perfect gameplay, we could have done maybe 30%, 40% more damage or something like that, so that's something to keep in mind. We have a 7-star Classic Superman, 7-star Batman. Wonder Woman is only 4 stars, but the thing with Wonder Woman is that she's going to buff you more the more damage you normally deal. So it's going to be like a percentage damage increase. Let's say Wonder Woman at higher star rating would have gotten us 30% more damage here on top of everything. So we're not too far from the max performance of this team. Just keep that in mind. And let's say I'm gonna make the wild assumption, since I have a level 8 firebox, that in this story specifically, a maxed out perfect gameplay classic team might get something around 70 mil damage, which is really not great. And I'm really trying, my dudes. I got my Superman to 7 stars, I got my Batman to 7 stars. We have a little bit of firebox. The build on Superman is actually good. Like, the attack is not the highest, but that doesn't matter that much because we get most of our attack from the firebox anyway. And we got max crit chance, max crit damage, we got fast attack chance, we got pretty much everything a damage dealer would want and need here. Yeah, yet again, I told you I messed this one up a lot. But boy, that stagger after the swipe is really not good stuff. Another special tree in there. And considering that she also staggers a bit after her special tree, maybe we could do something like continue the combo after the special tree. Maybe that might be somewhat viable. And after the special tree too, since the enemy doesn't fall, we're going to have yet again a very short window of combo interruption. Gonna switch to the infinite combo. We can do an infinite combo with the swipe back. Yet again, another special tree in there. Special trees deal around 1.5 mil damage. So nothing too out of the ordinary. And special trees are kind of counterproductive, not for this fight specifically, but usually in fights that have some armor, you're basically doing dot damage against targets that you reduce all the armor of, so that's not really great. And what would this team have in terms of damage dealing capacities? Well, they got the Wonder Woman passive. On top of that, they should also get more crit chance from Wonder Woman. And you can see that we're pretty much critting every single time almost. So that's definitely increased. It's not something like we also lethal, because I don't have lethal on this. So every single time it's a red number, it's a crit. They get some more attack from Batman and Wonder Woman. But overall, they suck. Like, as a team, Wonder Woman as a support character is absolutely amazing. Superman as a tank/defense reduction character is amazing. Batman is fine, you can even use him as a combo builder to power generate with targets that are going to miss attacks on him, but as a team and not separately helping out other people, they suck ass. Like I'm sorry, my dudes. It's to the point where I wouldn't even call this a viable budget team. Because we got 7 stars on those guys, and granted I did not have the best gameplay, but trust me, I could have done far more with my Black Adam. And Black Adam is not really the best damage dealer ever. With Black Adam with minimal resources invested. Keep in mind, we're giving them classic Wonder Woman that usually goes with Black Manta, or taking that away from Black Manta to try that, and it really doesn't pull the damages. King plus Raven here, we're going to try and one-shot Harley. She's quite annoying because she's stun resistant, so I mean, that doesn't really matter that much, to be fair, because nowadays I'm not using Harley that much. And I saw a lot of debates, is Joker now better than Harley? Well, it depends. It's like, it's going to be a few scenarios. If everything is maxed out, if you got a maxed out Joker and maxed out Harley, with maxed out artifacts, with little attack damage on the artifacts, so absolutely peak performance, and your gameplay is absolutely perfect and you're not going to mess shit up, Joker is going to be far better than Harley. But for like 80% to 90% of the players, Harley is still going to be better in pretty much 90% of the scenarios, if the target is stunnable, obviously. So wanted to get that off my chest, get that out of the way. Our special one from Raven, gonna back off, jump attack, special tree, somebody asked in my previous video, and I do get those from time to time. What's up with those jump attacks? It's something related to the beta club. If you don't have beta club, don't play like this, because it'll suck. It will be highly unoptimal, but this is optimal for me in this scenario here. Raven back in there, special one. Re-engage the combo, into a special one. And yeah, look, with the League of Anarchy debate, I wanted to try something because Scarecrow was low enough to be to the point where I was sure he would die. Or not even Scarecrow, it was EPI, excuse me. She was low enough to the point where I was sure she would die, so I tried this. So what we're doing here, we're trying to get the best out of both worlds. So Harley's stun passive, increased damage against stun targets, applies to pretty much all her teammates. And we also got Joker in there. That's going to take benefit out of the Nora's Globe. to the point where he gets a 100% damage increase. And I wanted to see how it goes if we use Joker as the damage dealer and then use Harley as the combo builder for him. So we go with Harley and we stun the target, and while the target is stunned, we tag in Joker to deal increased damage. This sounds good on paper, and considering the dot values that I'm seeing, it seems to actually be working properly. And this is not the most optimal way to do it. I'll get into doing the more optimal tagging. Also, I'm experimenting with the combo we do on tagging, because that's might need to be optimized. It's the first time I'm using this team, so we're figuring out what's most optimal at this point. And the damage increase for Joker is there for the most part. It is there. He does more damage. He does, maybe to an extent, 300% more damage, though not really, because I think how it works is that the base damage of Joker gets buffed by his own passive, and also the base damage of Joker gets buffed by Harley's passive, and then they just combine. They don't spiral off each other, but still we're getting decent amounts of damage out of this one. Now the true question is this worth using? No, this is totally useless, because even if you were to play this perfectly, the stun that Harley is able to provide, though to be fair, you could use instead EPI to grant the stun, and that might be more optimal, but I didn't do that because we also need her to die for the strategy, and I think we'd rather actually risk Harley dying, because if Harley dies, her passive also doesn't work. But I think more optimally we should risk Harley dying and do the same thing with EPI if I think about it. So maybe set up the stun with EPI, but overall my use this is not optimal, because Joker is gonna deal tremendous amounts of damage unlike Harley, even though the target is not stunned. So what this is doing is simply taking away a lot of time in which Joker could be hitting that, to make him not hit it, to get some basic attack hits of slightly increased damage. So this is definitely not worth using, but something that I really wanted to try out. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, comment down below, and like the video, because it really helps out. Dislike it if you dislike it, by all means. That being said, I'll hopefully see you on the next one. And I did the outro kind of late because I was remembering this fight was over more easily. But yeah, there we go, I actually did it. Let's go. I was starting to worry a bit.
This is the future.